Hey guys, Ann with SeeAnnSave.com, and I'm back for another week of See and Sell. All of my reselling, activities rolled into one video. It is Thursday morning. I didn't film anything on Wednesday because I was having trouble uploading last week's video, so it kept my camera occupied all day. But the only thing you missed is that I did sell a small Dr. Seuss Christmas ornament. It was dated, which are never the good ones to pick up, but I think I got it for 50 cents maybe, and it sold for $9.99. Excuse me, buyer paid first class shipping on that. And I woke up this morning to a sale. I sold these two shirts together. They are Red Oak Ranch Apparel. They're just larges, or large tall, excuse me. Did I put large tall on the listing? I hope I did. I need to double check that, excuse me. I'm back. Yes, I did. I always get paranoid. I'm like, wait, did I say it was tall? Yes, I did. Okay. I picked these up at Goodwill. I think I paid $2 each. And I sold them together for $26. Oh, crap. Now I can't remember the change. I'll be right back. I'm back. $26.24. The buyer's paid shipping. I'm going to see about maybe a flat rate bubble mailer for these, because together they weigh over a pound. So we shall see what kind of shipping I can do on these. Otherwise, eBay is super slow. Look at all this inventory I have. I have more listings than I've ever had in my life on eBay, and sales are slower than they've ever been. I have a lot of stuff on sale. I'm doing every trick in the book, and it's just not doing anything. So I don't know, but still having daily sales on Amazon, FBA, so that is good for now. I never trust FBA. Or Amazon in general. I feel like I could wake up tomorrow and they're going to be like, yeah, we're not going to do FBA anymore. So you ride the wave while you can, and brace yourself for more changes. So anyway, I will check in again if I have a sale or do something interesting, which may never be, but now I'll probably check in later. Did want to share something I've mentioned in other videos, but wanted to say it again here. When I'm putting kind of a bulky item in a flat rate bubble mailer, I first push it into a plain poly envelope. And this then is able to slide into the flat rate mailer a lot easier, because with the bubble inserts, fabric can kind of stick to it. But once it is in one of these poly bags, then it slides in really quick. I get these from Value Mailers, and they're also on Amazon. So I will put a link below to them if you're interested. But I need to actually order some more, because I usually keep all different sizes, and I think I only have 2. I kind of need a little bigger one. This is usually the smallest one I carry, but makes it a lot easier to put bulky items into the flat rate bubbles. And I also keep these large ones on hand for big bulky coats. Like a giant parka fits really well in this giant bag. Doesn't add any weight to the shipping, and makes it a lot easier than trying to stuff it into a box. Like I said, it doesn't add any weight, so then it keeps the shipping low too. And there we go. I got 2 flannel shirts into a flat rate bubble mailer. Slid right in there. Great trick to use for those of you who sell clothes. See the spot on my carpet? Miss Lucy came down and peed on my carpet this morning. I'm not showing you the actual pee. It's wet because my dad cleaned it, but yeah. Thanks, Lucy. Oh, it was inevitable. It was going to happen eventually. It's what happens when you have doggies. I'm sure cats make messes too. Hopefully this dries. Ugh. She really doesn't make messes in the house much, but it's been raining all night. She doesn't want to go outside, so poor thing had to go somewhere, so that's okay, Lucy. We'll clean you up after you. It is later in the day on Wednesday, and I just sold this Disney Memory Keeper baby book. I picked this up at a random garage sale I stopped at, and I paid $1, and it sold for $24.99. It is going through global shipping, so the buyer's paying for, they emailed me and they wanted to know what all the shipping charges were going to be, and I said, well, we just ship through global shipping and they handle it. And so they didn't ask any more questions. So yeah, the only problem with this is that because it's not going priority, I can't put it in a priority mail rectangle box, and because it has this binding on it, coil. I don't want to risk putting it in a poly bag. It needs a box. So I think my dad's going to have to make something for it, make sure that it gets there safely. Hey guys, it is Friday, actually Friday night, and I just now had an eBay sale. Super slow. These are Make It and Bake It kits. They make little stained glass sun catchers. I used to do these when I was a kid. These are vintage. I have gotten these at 2 different estate sales because I had like 2 listed together and then I got more, so I made one lot of them. And I've had them for a while. I finally put them on sale. I think I want to say I got all 4 of them for like 50 cents total. So didn't pay much. And they just sold on sale for $16.99. Buyers paid shipping. So I just need to find a box to send these out in. I do want to send them in a box and not an envelope just to protect them more because, you know, they are vintage. They're not, you know, super high quality packaging, so they do have some wear to them already, of course, which I showed in the pictures and you could see in the listing. So I just want to protect them and make sure that nothing spills and that the beads and everything get there intact and that these molds don't break. So yeah, I think maybe a shoebox might work actually. Let's see, let's do a live boxing. Now, when I list these, I talk about how I get a preliminary weight on things. When I do that, I just put the items in some sort of box. It doesn't have to be the box I actually ship in, just to get a weight, because a box can add up to like a pound in the weight. Okay, that fits perfectly in a shoebox. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to go ahead and ship them in. It is Saturday morning, and I woke up to 3 sales. Yay! First is this Bill's Khakis 4 extra tall, so 4XL tall, kind of a light denim shirt. I got this at Goodwill for around $2 and it sold full price $29.99 and buyer paid shipping. It's over a pound, so it's gonna go in a flat rate bubble mailer. Then this set of flatware, I've had this for a while. I have 2 different lots. I have these that are not monogrammed, and then I have a monogrammed set. So this set sold on sale for $44.99, and the buyer paid shipping, and I'm going to see if it'll go in something flat rate. And then these are those Ann Gertis, I believe that's how, Ann Geddes ladybugs. With the little babies. The babies is ladybugs. I picked these up at a random garage sale for 50 cents each, so I have $1 into it. They sold on sale for $26.42, I believe. Oh, and the flatware, I think this just came in a random lot that I had. A bunch of stuff and we separated it out. So you guys know you guys know what I pay for stuff. I show you in my hauls, so I don't know. I'll say I have $5 in it and I made 45. So, well, so much for trying to print labels down here. This old computer is just not working at all. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take the orders upstairs and do my labels there, which is fine, but the whole point of this was I could come down here, print the labels, put them in there, shipping envelopes and boxes, but I cannot work like this. I mean, it's just not working. So hopefully there'll be a good sale on computers over the holidays. I know there will be, and I can get something, okay, now what's it doing? See, it has a mind of its own. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully I can get another computer down here. Otherwise, I got to take these upstairs because I don't have time to sit around and cuss at my computer all day long. Woo! I'm using my new handheld tripod grip thing that I got. Yeah. Has a strap. I'm still getting used to it, but anyway, hopefully it'll make vlogging easier. I did want to let you guys know that I'm making some changes to my filming schedule. These eBay videos are now going to go up on Tuesdays instead of Wednesdays. So the SeeAnnSELL episodes, I'm going to keep doing them like I've been doing them. They're going to go up on Tuesdays. And then on Fridays, I'm going to be putting up a week in review vlog for other stuff. So unboxing, shopping, cooking, all that kind of stuff just in one video on Fridays. So this channel is going to have 2 videos a week. Tuesdays, SeeAnnSELL, and Friday, week in review, everything else. And then Sundays on my second channel, SeeAnn at WDW, will be the Disney World vacation vlogs. So that's 3 videos a week between 2 channels. I've just decided that, at least for right now, this is still hard to hold. Let me hold it up here. Am I looking over here? It's just really hard for me to sit down and do dedicated one topic videos. It's hard for me to find the time. It's hard for me to find the quiet, and it stresses me out to like try to think of video things to do for the other 2 videos that I, wanted to do eBay video on Wednesday, and then Monday, Friday do something else. But lately it's just been stressing me out. I feel like I do the same thing all the time, which, is okay, like the hauls, the unboxings, but those videos, well, I shouldn't say all of them, but like the Dollar Tree are really popular, the haul are really popular, but sometimes the other videos don't seem that popular, and like, I don't know. I think maybe I'm just a bit burned out right now trying to think of video ideas, and to be honest, it's just so much easier to do vlog style videos. So that's why I switched to the weekly SeeAnnSELL vlog style. That's been going really, really well, and it's so much easier for me to do. And I thought, well, why don't I just do that for everything else? Throw everything else into a vlog style vlog, and do that once a week. So you'll still be getting, basically the same content, whether you liked the eBay videos or you like the other content or both. It's just going to be more, for the other content, vlog style and all into one. So to be honest, if it doesn't work like that, I just don't know what else to do. I was thinking like maybe I'll just do the SeeAnnSELL videos on this channel and not do anything else, but I don't know. I've said this before, like I'm over 13,000 subscribers now, but my videos tend to average about 1,000 views, and I'm very appreciative for the 1,000 views. Don't get me wrong. But from a creator standpoint, and what YouTube says to me is only less than 10% of the people who are subscribed to my channel are watching my videos, which is not good in terms, well, for what YouTube says is good. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't look at numbers like that, but I think a good number is if at least half your subscribers are watching your videos. I think that says that you are on the mark with what people want to see and what you're doing. At least half. So I'm a little bit off of that. More people do definitely like the eBay videos than the other content. So I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I'm kind of burned out and a bit stressed about just everything right now. So anyway, you're still going to get videos. You're still going to get the SeeAnnSELL video weekly, which I know you guys are liking because you're leaving great comments and lots of thumbs up and lots of views. So I'm very appreciative. And hopefully for people who like the other stuff, the once a week vlog style will be good, because actually I can show you more then. I can show you other things that I get, other shopping tips, all that kind of stuff. So you actually will probably end up getting more content than if I divided things up into 2 videos. And it is just, in the end, so much easier for me to do it that way. So anyway, long story short, SeeAnnSELL videos are moving from Wednesday to Tuesday. When you see this, it'll be on a Tuesday because it's the first time I'm going to upload on a Tuesday. Okay, so now that we've got that straightened out, my dad and I are getting ready to head out to 2 estate sales, maybe. So if you're following the news, Iowa's having major flooding right now. The city I live in is split in the middle by a river, one of the rivers that's flooding. Now, my house is very far away from that, high and dry. We're nowhere near the water, but the estate sales I need to go to or want to go to are across the river. Last night they were closing bridges. Some were still open. So I am not quite sure if we're going to be able to get where I want to go. We're going to head out and try, see what it looks like. Obviously, we're not going to like plow through water. The roads will be closed. They're down there. They're sandbagging. They're closing roads off and stuff. It's just really, it's Saturday. It's like, it's really hard to get news. We're going through major flooding, and it's like the news stations think they were on all week with flooding, rain, flooding, tornadoes. And then suddenly it's the weekends, like now the worst of it's hitting. Oh no, we can't be on air. So it's kind of hard to figure out what is going on and where you can go and what's closed, but we're going to try to venture out and see if we can get anywhere. So if I am able to, I'm going to 2 estate sales. The first one is the High Price Lady. I rarely find a lot at her sales, but it's half price day, so I thought I'd go. The second sale is another estate sale company that hasn't had a sale in like a year and a half. we thought they closed, but suddenly an ad popped up that they're having one. It is on the other side of the river though. So not sure if we can get there. They're going half off at noon. So I'd like to get there. We'll just have to see if we can. But yeah, here we go out into the, well, it's not even raining now, but the water keeps rising. So anyway, I will report back if we're able to get to anything. Where are we? Jefferson and 6th? Yeah, and there's water on the road. Pretty sure we can drive through that, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
We're driving through a puddle. Oh dear, it is kind of... We can get back. Is there a hotel on the side we can stay
it's
at?
probably up here, see, that's...
Yeah, oh yeah, coming through the gutter.
It's coming right through the highway.
Yeah.
On the road, I mean.
Oh yeah, it's coming in through the cracks in the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you see in the screen is what you're filming. So hold it up more so you can get the water. Ooh, free couch, Dad. Dad, that couch is free. How can you pass it by?
Hi there.
Hello.
Things are half price unless they're marked in red.
Okay.
When Gray Lynn said we don't have a chair for Jackson. Would you have to take that apart to glue it? No.
Estate sale number 2. Say hello.
Oh.
It goes half off at noon. It's only 11:40. Walk slow. Oh, CDs. Let's see. $2. Dang it. Oh, there aren't that many good ones anyway.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. What you guys up to today?
Oh, just
Hard at the shopping.
had to brave the water to get here. Okay guys, here is my haul for today. I spent $64. Pretty slim pickings. Both of these sales, the companies tend to price higher than, of course, I like to pay. But I wasn't finding much even that, you know, if it had been less, I would have paid more or bought more. Other than the CDs. The CDs at both were $2. And it was half off days, so it's $1. But I really don't like to pay more than 50 cents for a CD. So I didn't get any at the first. She didn't have too many. But at the second, I was like, well, I'm not finding anything. So I went through the CDs. Most of them were trashed. Like the cases, the inserts were ripped. They were scratched. The cases were broken. They were a mess. But I went through all of them and tried to pick out some. I didn't scan the CDs, but I thought, based on some that I have sold before, I thought, well, okay, I'll take a chance on these. And again, if they're not good for Amazon FBA, I'll take them to consignment store. No big deal. But since I was there, I was kind of killing time till noon came when everything was half off. So she didn't have too many books. So I started going through the books, and I did scan some of the books, the ones that were in good condition. And I did find some good ones. So again, books were $1. I don't like to pay more than 50 cents for a book. And there goes Lucy. Actually, I like to pay a quarter or less. But anyway, I did have time to scan these. So I think I'm going to do pretty well with the books. Catholic books, they're usually almost a good pickup. So, Lucy, honey, Lucy. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Okay, so I picked up this ornament. Operation Santa, Italy 2000. I don't know. I only paid 50 cents for it. Got some hats. I got this. Is a rock mount cushion comfort hat made in the USA. Dad, you want to show everybody what you got today for $2.50? A bag of cords. Power cords galore. Oh boy. Oh wow, there's more than cords in there. A stapler. That actually might be worth something, that stapler. Oh boy.
That used to be teachers used to have those on their desk.
Oh, they did? I thought they were just for stores. Did your teacher have one on her desk?
Well, of course she did.
Didn't you get hit by a teacher once or pulled your ear?
She pulled my ears.
Gosh.
And I hated her ever since.
Abuse.
These are no good. These are just cords.
Yeah, well, they're like phone cords and stuff. My gosh! Cool! That actually might be helpful. What else is in there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my. You've got some double-sided stickers. What's that? A stamp or a tape measure? Oh, my gosh, a tape measure. You got some staples, some worn-out glue, paper clips. Oh, my goodness.
Double-sided full photo mounts.
Made in Great Britain. Actually, that might be something to look up. Wow, that's a treasure box. I thought it was just the cords. You got all kinds of other stuff.
Oh, this is a sharpener.
Oh my gosh! More incredible, valuable items. Oh my gosh! I bet that's worth $1 million.
Well, more than
Oh,
that.
that's that. Gonna be able to retire on that.
Yeah.
So this hat got the feather on it. Kind of rubbed off there. I'll have to look that up. But it has the size. Some ball caps. These are definitely vintage. Minnesota Twins. And I don't know what this is, but that's kind of cool. Firehouse Gang. They definitely have a vintage, trucker hat look to them. The pink sewing basket. We have the blue one. I've only seen the pink a couple times. It's usually more beat up. This is not in great shape, but it's pretty darn good. I paid $7.50 for it. The lady at the sale, she's like, "Oh, isn't that wonderful? I looked it up on eBay and it's shabby chic." Okay. And then I got this totes jacket because it was new with tags. It was $3. I don't know. Yeah, that was it. Kind of slim pickings. Wasn't it? Lucy didn't go. She stayed home and guarded the house, didn't ya?
Yeah.
What did you think of the sales today?
Oh, pretty good.
Pretty good. They were okay.
So-so.
So.
I'm throwing these away.
More glassware and figurines, which I do not want to deal with anymore because they are so hit and miss and they take too long to sell. Right?
Yes.
The first house we went to, she had a lot of stuff in the basement, but like all the stuffed animals and things that were interesting were dirty. Like she had a little Kermit, but it was filthy dirty, and I didn't want to wash it because it was new with tags. So anyway, now you get to clean the CDs and the books, right, Dad?
Yep.
You'll get them off to
I'll be starting 2 or 3 days from now.
2 or 3 days, yeah, and we'll get them off to Amazon and the rest on eBay. It is Sunday morning, and here is the state of affairs. My dad's cleaning stuff for eBay, the stuff I got last week. And he has cleaned the books, and he's checked the CDs. Unfortunately, a big chunk of the CDs that I got yesterday ended up not being good for Amazon because they have some scuffs on them. They still play, they're still fine, but I don't send in stuff to Amazon unless it is in very good condition in terms of CDs, because it can be hard to grade. And I don't want somebody coming back and saying, this isn't in, it has a scuff, it has a scratch, whatever. So those are just going to go to the consignment store. I'm not even going to bother, with them. No, not a big deal. But I'm going to do these books, that bit of CD, and then these are from last week. I didn't have a big enough shipment to do a third box, so I just have these to do. And my dad's getting a bigger box, so we can get one more in this week to FBA, right, Lucy? Yeah. This is why I don't like to spend more than 50 cents for a CD or more than a quarter for a book. All these CDs ended up having some condition issues that just does not make me want to send them in to FBA. I'll take them to the consignment store, but yeah, sometimes they only price CDs for $1.89, and I only get 40% of that. So yeah. Anyway, however, it all works out because the ones I am sending in, there are some good ones in here, some good books and CDs that will more than make up for the duds, and I will get a good profit off of that box. I have clothes to list. I have eBay to list. I seriously, this box of bags has been in here for ages. There's shirts I got last week before, I don't know. I'm just really not into doing eBay today, so I'm busying myself with Amazon because I do like to go in to my pricing and you know, check every week or so, see if I can lower some prices, match prices, to move some things out of the warehouse faster. I wanted to show you guys the new scale I got to keep up here. I took my old one downstairs. My old one weighs up to 35 pounds, I think. But for Amazon FBA, sometimes go over that, although not usually because I can't lift it. But I did get a new digital scale. I will link this below. I got it on Amazon, and this is nice. It's got a nice flat surface, and I can put my FBA boxes here, and I just pull this out so I can see it off to the side, and it stays on. The other one will click off after like a minute or so, but this one stays on. So I've got the box, I'm doing stuff with the computer, the weight stays on while I'm doing it, because a lot of times with the old one, I'd set it on there, I'd go to the computer, the weight, you know, it would turn off, I'm like, crap, what did it weigh? So this one is a nice one for FBA. This is a 12 by 12 by 12 box, and it just fits perfectly up there, and then got the weight right here. And I think I've shown this before, my system for my baggies. We do bag everything. I've had that asked as well. And I have these, they're like wash tubs from Dollar Tree, and I have them sorted with the different sizes of bags that I have on hand. I get these on Amazon. I will link them below if you're interested. Like this is perfect for CDs and cassettes. And then the other ones I have various sizes for books. So I just keep them stacked up like this. And when it's time to do a shipment, I will just take them all, take my shipment box, and the labels, and I'll take them out into the dining room area because my dad likes to help. So we will go through and we will label and we will bag, and then wrap it all up and drop it off at the UPS store tomorrow. Hey guys, it is now Monday, and I have no eBay sales to show you because I haven't had any. Slow, slow, slow. My week, however, is looking a little bit not as busy. So I'm hoping I can maybe do some listings this week. So we shall see. I just got home from the UPS store, dropped off another FBA package, went to the consignment store, dropped off a bag there. And since I'm changing my video schedule and I'm going to be doing these eBay videos on putting them up on Tuesdays, I'm kind of thinking wrapping this video up for the week with a finale of Q&A, because people leave comments on the videos, and I thought I would just scroll through and answer some of those, because since I started a day late last week and I'm ending a day late early this week to get on the new schedule, it'll be a little shorter because I'm hearing from so many of you guys that you like the 45-50 minute videos. So I want to pump this one up. So let me just scroll through comments and I will just answer them about eBay and Amazon. Someone asked, do I have to use Excel and download a shipping template to sell things on FBA? I do not, because I'm only selling individual items. That you have to do, I think, if you're selling multiples. So that's for people that usually go out and they're scanning retail arbitrage items and they're buying 5 or 10 of one item. Those are the people that have to do it, but not if you're doing I just sell used books and CDs. Let's see. Somebody wanted to know if the chair I got came in other colors other than black. Did you I got the pink. I think it was in blue. It's on staples.com if they have them. I never knew Amazon was a company in itself. Yes, it is. I don't have the capital to start FBA, and now I'm glad I didn't with everything going on. With FBA, I didn't have any really, well, I shouldn't say I didn't start up capital, because I did initially, I got obviously the labels, and I got some extra CD cases and the envelopes, or the pouches. What am I saying? The little plastic pouches, baggies, the bags to put things in. I bought those on Amazon. I'll link all those types of things below. I did try a little clearance stuff when I first started, but not much. But I did have the initial, I did spend money initially, but honestly, the stuff I bought initially wasn't anything good. I've gotten much better in the last 9 months of deciding what to buy, and I only get things now that are super duper duper cheap. Used CDs and books that I can get for 50 cents or less. Like I said, I bought some stuff over the weekend for $1 each, and I wasn't happy that I did that, because some of it ended up not being good for FBA. I'll take it to the consignment store, that's fine, but especially with the CDs, if sometimes they only list a CD for $1.89, sometimes they do $2.99. But if it's only $1.89 and I spend $1 on it and I only get 40%, I'm not even gonna make my money back. But I kind of look at everything as a whole. Like, I spent all of this money on cost of goods today, and I'm gonna make this amount, instead of trying to look at each item individually. Although my brain can't help it, I still want to do that. Hi, parcel select. I can use my own box, you're saying. Yes, you have to. You can't use a priority mailbox from the post office to do parcel select. It needs to not be a priority. Let's see. What do you sell on Amazon? Used CDs and books. 99.9% of it. Somebody want to know if people look at me weird if I'm filming. To be honest, no, because so many people are on their phones these days. They're like always on their phone, so me being on my phone and filming doesn't look weird. The only time it is a problem is if I'm trying to, usually at a store, and I'm trying to show a sale item, a coupon, and it gets frustrating, because like every time I'm trying to do that, somebody comes down the aisle, especially at Walgreens and Target, and I personally just get frustrated. I don't know if they care, although they look at me like, what are you doing? But it interrupts me. So, but just to vlog, just a plain old vlog, it doesn't bother me at all. Let's see. Oh, people always comment on the shelves that I get. They are awesome for my eBay inventory. They are the plastic kind, so they're really lightweight, but they hold a lot. They hold like 500 pounds. And not only can I pick them up assembled, but they come unassembled easily. They're just those posts. They're constantly going on sale at Menards, at Home Depot, on Lowe's. I know Sam's Club carries them. I've gotten them here at Blaine's Farm and Fleet, and they do have them on Amazon. So I will put a link below to the Amazon ones that they have. And I just try to get the ones that are, it's not just about how tall they are, but how wide the shelves are, because some of them are super skinny. I want to get the biggest ones, the depth, so you can put the most on them. Let's see here. Oh, someone said replacements.com for silverware. I do check replacements. I have silvertableware.net, replacements.com. I'll look at Google Images. I'll do completed listing searches on eBay if I'm having trouble narrowing down a pattern, as I still am with the one I have. But I will link Silver Tableware and replacements.com below. Those are my two go-to sites for flatware and china. Let's see. I know that there were more questions. Where do you look up flatware to find the pattern? Link that below. Someone asked if I managed to drink that 52-ounce icy I had last week. That was too much. Thoughts on Amazon's new storage fees? Okay, so Amazon is now going to start charging the long-term storage fees. This is the most unprofessional setup I know. I am balancing my little plastic tripod-y thing that I got from Holler on top of an upside-down candle. But that's why I went to vlog style with videos, because I don't have to make them look pretty. So for the Amazon storage fees, it used to be for people who had multiples. Mainly like retail arbitrage stuff. You got to buy 5 of one thing, and Amazon would charge storage fees on that. I only sell the used books and CDs, so for the most part, I only have one of each item. Those used to be exempt from long-term storage fees. Now they are not. I believe they kick in at 6 months and then a year. Amazon, like I said to somebody yesterday, the only thing you can count on with Amazon when it comes to reselling is that you cannot count on them. They are constantly changing. They constantly make it more difficult to make money from them. If they can find a way that they can make money over a third-party seller, they will. So it doesn't surprise me that they're making changes. I've said before, if I woke up tomorrow and Amazon had a message saying, we're discontinuing FBA, I would not be surprised. I just do it on a day-by-day basis. It works today, it might not work tomorrow. So long-term storage fees, you just got to deal with it. I have been going in for stuff that's been listed for a while and lowering prices to move it. Even if it ends up, I only make $1 on something, it's just better to get it out. And now I know more about what things to send in, and I'm just trying to be smarter. So I am trying to get rid of some of those older items just to get them out of there and be done with it. So yeah, I don't know, for those of you who do multiples, I guess you just have to do the stuff that sells fast, or you're gonna have those storage fees. But yeah, just try to stick to the stuff that sells quickly. Obviously, if you're doing long tail books, which I have some long tail books, you might want to do merchant fulfilled on them. But if it's just like 1 or 2 things that you have, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But if like most of your inventory is that, yeah. Some want to know if I polybag the CDs. I do. There's little clear baggies that I have. I carry them all different sizes. I will link them below. Let's see. Lucy is barking. Someone said they pick up those Dixie Solo Cup dispensers, and they sell them as well. Yay! I'm always new in box. Vintage anything is almost always a good idea. More about the long-term storage fees. Yeah. Amazon, you just gotta roll with the punches, I guess. That's why eBay is still, I think, where it's at. Several people talked about the Wuzzles, those Wuzzle party bags I got. I still don't remember them, and I'm an 80s kid, but anyway, I'll have to look it up. I still haven't done that. On FBA, do you have an app on your phone? I just use the Amazon Seller app. It's free. I'll link it below. You can scan the barcode, and you can also scan the front of books and CDs, so that is nice because sometimes the barcodes don't match. So just the cover will come up. About the cost of goods, people are confused about the items that didn't sell. So at the end of the year, I just total up my unsold inventory, and honestly, I just put $1 on the value, $1, and so I count how many things I have left. And so if like I have 200 unsold items, I'll just say 200 end of the year inventory. Pretty much, you know, when I figure what I pay for stuff, I figure I kind of average out to $1 for eBay items, so whatever. I've been doing that for 11 years and it hasn't been a problem. Let's see. If you only list on Sundays, do you have all your items go live, or do you schedule some? I know a lot of people do schedule them, and that's fine. I tend to, if I can list, I list and I get it on there, because I don't want to be like thinking, okay, did I set the timer? Do I need to go in? The thing of eBay is, yes, they want you to keep listing, and new listings kind of can bring in traffic, but at the same time, people who are looking for specific things are always looking for them. They get alerts when something goes on. They have those little sniper things that they use. I don't know. So if somebody really wants something, they're going to find it day or night, all around the world, whenever you list it. And I just list when I can list, and there you go. I don't schedule them out. I mean, if you want to, it's fine. You know, if you want to. I just personally don't. Let's see, are there any more? These are from another week or so back, I think. Oh, people have asked about pop-up boxes, the light boxes. I've had 2 light boxes for taking eBay photos. I've had 2 of them in the past 11 years. I never used either. Well, I would use them like once, and they were a pain to get up. If you have a space where you can leave it up all the time and the lights and everything, I think that's great. But if you're gonna have to like pull it out all the time, I'm too lazy to do that. So my little poster board system that I have, I get the poster board from Dollar Tree and put one on the table. One in back of it gives a white background. I don't spend too much time. I know some people like to do the photos where it looks like it's floating and you're eliminating all the background stuff. I do not do that. Again, I've never done that. I've never had any problem. with it. If you want to do that, if you like to kind of fiddle around with that stuff, that's fine. I just don't, and I just like hanging the clothes up and not using a mannequin. I have just never done it, and I don't see any difference. You know, I take the best pictures I can with what I have, and I move on. More questions about the scanner that everybody talks about for FBA. It is just the Amazon seller app. It is free. Let's see if any more, if I should stop. Oh, someone wanted to know if I operate sole proprietorship or incorporate. I just do a sole proprietorship. My accountant just thought that's easy. I don't need to do an LLC or anything. Actually, this past year, he was separating out my eBay business and all my other income, and he's like, I'm just putting it all in one. And he did, and it was fine. So all of my income, eBay, Amazon, affiliate marketing, Kindle books, he just put it all in one thing under my name, and that was it. I trust him. He's very, very good. He works with a lot of big corporations. I knew him from when I worked at the Chamber of Commerce, so he knows what he's doing. Everybody finds it strange that my dad puts peanuts in his root beer. But he does. He's done that since he was a child. Let me see here if there's any more. I think that might be it. Yeah, okay, so that is it. I think I've caught up on the questions. Again, if you want questions answered, leave them under this video and I can answer them again next week. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up for the week. Like I said, I don't have anything to eBay show you. eBay sales, it's slow, but I kind of now want to see if I can get some things listed. So if you guys are liking this weekly format of SeeAnnSELL, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Check the links below. Everything I mentioned in this video will be linked below. And also the link to all of my eBay books is below, and my eBay Amazon playlist here on YouTube. I think I'm getting close to 200 videos about eBay and Amazon, so go and check those out. So till next week, I will see you again. Bye.